So you're thinking about getting into crypto, but man, it feels like you need a map just to figure out where to even start, right? You are definitely not alone. The whole world of crypto products, with its exchanges, wallets, cards, it can feel like a really confusing landscape. Well, in this explainer, we're going to give you that map.
It really does feel like a maze sometimes, doesn't it? You hear all these different terms, and each one seems like a different door into the same kind of complicated room. The big question we hear from so many people is, where do you even begin? And that's exactly what we're going to break down step by step.
And hey, it's not just you. The team over at CX.io, they summed it up perfectly. They said, stepping into the digital currency ecosystem can feel overwhelming. And they're right. With thousands of different coins and hundreds of platforms, just finding a trustworthy place to start is half the battle. So we're going to treat this as a journey with really clear, simple steps.
So what's our game plan? We're going to follow a really clear path. First, we'll walk you right through the front door, how to make your very first purchase. Then we'll show you how to secure your assets in what we'll call the vault. After that, we'll put that crypto right in your pocket for real-world use. And finally, we'll zoom out and look at the big picture. Ready? Let's dive in. Okay, our journey begins where it does for pretty much everyone, with that very first purchase. And for the vast, vast majority of people, this happens on what's called a centralized crypto exchange. So, what is a crypto exchange? Well, in the simplest terms, it's the main on-ramp to the crypto world. Just think of it like an online marketplace, kind of like a stock brokerage, where you can use your everyday money, your dollars or euros, to buy digital assets like Bitcoin or Ethereum. It's that essential bridge from the finance you know to the new digital economy. And you might actually be surprised at how easy this has all become. If we use the flow from CX.io as an example, it's a super simple 4-step process that's pretty much the same everywhere. You create an account, you verify your identity, that's for security, you connect a payment method to buy your first bit of crypto, and boom, just like that, you're on your way. And what you'll find is that most of the big, trusted exchanges, whether you're talking about Coinbase, CEX.io, or KuCoin, they all offer a very similar set of tools. You can easily buy crypto with a card, you can trade a huge variety of different assets, and you can even start earning rewards on your holdings through things like staking. They're really designed to be an all-in-one platform to get you started. So you did it. You bought your first crypto. That's a huge step. But now comes a really, really important question. Where do you keep it? And maybe more importantly, who's really in control? This brings us to a core concept in the entire crypto world. This quote from D-Block just captures the spirit of this next step perfectly. Your keys, your crypto. This whole idea is about truly owning your digital assets, and it's a revolutionary shift from the traditional financial world we're all used to, and it all comes down to something called your private keys. Okay, so what in the world are private keys? Just think of them as the master password to your crypto. Whoever holds the keys controls the coins. Simple as that. Now, when your crypto is on an exchange, that's what's called a custodial setup. It means the exchange holds those keys for you. It's super convenient, but you're trusting them. A non-custodial wallet is the exact opposite. You and only you hold your private keys. This gives you total control, but it also means you have total responsibility for keeping them safe. That is the core trade-off, convenience versus control. And this brings us to this classic saying you'll hear all over the crypto community, something often shared by companies like Ledger: not your keys, not your coins. It's just a simple, powerful reminder that if you don't control the private keys, you don't truly own the assets. You're just trusting someone else to give them back to you when you ask. So, if you decide you want to take full control of your crypto, you've basically got two main options. First is a software or hot wallet like MetaMask or Solflare. It's an app that's always connected to the internet, which is awesome for convenience. On the other hand, you have a hardware or cold wallet like a Ledger or a Tangem card. This is a physical device that keeps your keys completely offline, which gives you the absolute highest level of security. And the security on these devices, it is seriously impressive. I mean, for example, Tangem wallets use a chip with what's called an EAL6 Plus security rating. Now, to give you an idea of what that means, that's the same level of security used in biometric passports. It's literally designed to withstand serious, invasive physical attacks. So yeah, you know your keys are safe. Okay, so you've bought your crypto, and you've secured it. Now for the really exciting part, actually using it. For a long time, this was the big missing piece of the puzzle. But believe me, that is changing, and it's changing fast. There's this whole new wave of financial apps popping up, and their entire goal is to completely erase the line between your digital assets and your daily spending. They combine all the features of a bank, a crypto wallet, and a payment card, all into one seamless experience. Let's take a look at Wirex as an example. Their whole platform lets you spend your crypto and your regular money just like you normally would. But here's the really cool part: their rewards program. I mean, imagine earning up to 8% back in crypto on your everyday purchases. That's a really powerful way to bring these two worlds together.
And check out the scale of this. CoinZoom's card is accepted at over 130 million merchants around the globe. This isn't some niche little product anymore. This is about being able to use your assets, whether it's cash or crypto, for your morning coffee or your online shopping, just about anywhere in the world.
And this is where things get really innovative. The Solflare card combines the best of both worlds. It actually lets you spend stablecoins, like USDC, directly from your own self-custody wallet. So you get the absolute security of owning your own keys and the convenience of tapping a debit card. Pretty cool. Now, this is a fantastic example of where this is all heading. D-Block is literally merging a traditional bank account with a non-custodial wallet. And then, to top it all off, they're offering yields of up to 10%. I mean, this is what the future of finance looks like. One platform for all of your assets. So let's just take a quick look at how these rewards stack up. As you can see pretty clearly, the earning potential is a huge, huge draw. From the super high-yield savings you can get with D-Block to the cashback rewards from Wirex and CoinZoom, these services are making it more and more attractive to start using crypto in your everyday life. Wow. We've covered a ton of ground, from that very first purchase all the way to your first real-world spend. So let's just take a step back for a second, look at the big picture, and nail down the key takeaways from this journey. So to recap our little journey, the front door is usually a simple-to-use exchange. The vault is your choice of a self-custody wallet to take true ownership. And putting it all in your pocket are these new hybrid apps that make crypto spendable. And through it all, the one fundamental choice you're always making is that trade-off between the convenience of a third party and the power of total control. And all of this leaves us with one big question, doesn't it? As we see banking and payments and digital assets all starting to merge into these single platforms, is the future of money just one app that handles everything for you? It's a fascinating thought. And from what we're seeing today, it's starting to look more and more likely. Thanks for joining us on this journey.